No, was it wrong that they tried to put Donald Trump in federal prison for hundreds of years?
I think that they had genuine concerns. That's my point.
So you're a defender of a dictatorship. Here you come up, be like, oh, what can you say about Donald Trump being an authoritarian? You're a defender of authoritarian practices.
So
the hallmark characteristic of an authoritarian government is we are going to put the person who is not in political power while we hold political power in jail. They're doing it to Bolsonaro right now in Brazil. Even Putin does it to dissidents in Russia. They do it in China. And yet, you won't even say, nah, this is wrong. This is weird. This is not good.
So Joe Biden's a dictator.
Of course he was.
I don't just understand why some people don't just like Trump policy. But nevertheless, you understand, let's continue with the video.
All right, what's up? Charlie, right?
Yes, I think I've met you before. Maybe I'm wrong. No?
I don't think so. I don't come to these types of things. But, so, a lot of liberal people say that Trump is authoritarian and different than any other president, right? And you disagree with that. So I was wondering, what's the smallest thing that Trump could do that would, be different and authoritarian, and a warning bell in your sign that it's undemocratic, Like, is it running for a third term? What is it?
So you want me to answer a hypothetical?
I want you to make a stance right now that you're saying, I'm never going to take this back. If any president does it, not just Trump, if Joe Biden did it, then it would be, and it can't be, something like, oh, if they took out all the Republicans.
If Donald Trump did what Biden did, which was trying to use the Justice Department to imprison someone that he was running up against, I would speak out against that.
Okay.
When Joe Biden used the Department of Justice to try to put Donald Trump in prison for 700 years, that's the thing that dictatorships are made of. And no one spoke out against it. In the media, we acted as if this was normal. Okay, Trump's just going to go to jail for 700 years because he's running for office. Regardless of who's president, you should not lock up the dissident leader. If Bernie Sanders runs for president, we shouldn't try to put him in jail. If AOC runs for president, we shouldn't try to put her in jail. It's bad for the country.
Yeah, so like lock up crooked Hillary. That's
I'm
like
bad for democracy.
Yeah, like I get it now. If you say lock up crooked Hillary, then that's like, trying to imprison your dissident, someone who's going against you.
Yeah, well, she lost, actually.
Yeah.
So,
okay, so if you win, then it's okay.
Well, no, actually, we didn't control the Justice Department at the time. You following?
Okay, yeah.
Right? Who was president in 2016?
Yeah, it was
Obama.
It was Obama.
Yes, when we said lock her up, that was a chant trying to say that someone who broke the law should be held accountable. There was no Justice Department that we controlled. It was Obama. Instead, you have to do you think it was wrong that Trump was hunted down by Biden's Department of Justice for 4 years? Can you disavow that?
Can you say that Joe Biden himself ordered all of that?
Yeah, it was Merrick Garland, who's his attorney general. It's his government. It wasn't like a separate branch of government. So can you say that was wrong? That is dictator stuff. That is third world stuff. Can you say that? Yes or no? Can you say that that was wrong?
Come on, man. I heard that. Well, I hope you all have a good night.
No, was it wrong that they tried to put Donald Trump in federal prison for hundreds of years?
I think that they had genuine concerns. That's my point.
So you're a defender of a dictatorship. Here you come up, be like, oh, what can you say about Donald Trump being an authoritarian? You're a defender of authoritarian practices. So the hallmark characteristic of an authoritarian government is we are going to put the person who is not in political power while we hold political power in jail. They're doing it to Bolsonaro right now in Brazil. Even Putin does it to dissidents in Russia. They do it in China. And yet, you won't even say, nah, this is wrong. This is weird. This is not good.
So Joe Biden's a dictator.
Of course he was. Okay. He had authoritarian tendencies in this regard. His entire government did. To say that we're going to lock up the guy that's about to become president, we're going to use the justice system as a way to cheat, that's stuff to the third world. And we should agree that's wrong, right?
Okay, I will say one more thing. I think that saying, the president beforehand was a dictator is not going to be good for the future health of this country because we voted for him.
What is incorrect with what I'm saying? Is it not a hallmark characteristic of third world dictatorships to use the system of criminal justice to put those people in jail? We march in the streets against Putin when he does it.
And Joe Biden is the same as Putin, yeah?
In that regard, absolutely. Yes, in that regard, actually, yes.
All right, Liddy, I hope you have a great night. I mean that sincerely. I do not think...
So you will not condemn Joe Biden or anyone for trying to put Trump in jail?
I don't think that Trump or Joe Biden has done anything for me as a U.S. citizen to see them as a dictator.
Okay, fine.
And I think that political separation is because of people like you.
Yeah, okay. Say that in the mic, coward. Thank you very much. Yeah.
I think that political separation is because you make your money off of your organization, which says
Well-
Trump, Trump, Trump.
Okay, then.
I love you. Have a good night, everyone.
Can you answer one more question? Can
Let's
you?
go. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so, yeah, exactly, yeah, you don't get to keep that. Okay.
Get it into him.
Can you agree that it
No
is
problem, man.
it
No
is
problem.
wrong to put your political opponents in jail?
I believe it is wrong, and we saw that right before he got elected, that they said turn it all off. I think that we should have had a much deeper investigation.
Okay, thank you very much.
Have a great day.
Yeah. Who wants a hat, everybody?
Well, actually, if you look at it as on the video, you realize that he just used the Trump 47th, you understand, presidency as a decoy. He used the hat as a decoy to come to the mic, trying to speak to the people, knowing fully well that, you understand, he do not like Trump, he do not like his policy, but then he pretended, and then when he get there, and then of course we all hear whatever, you understand, he was saying. Now, Charlie is saying that Joe Biden, you understand, in the other way around, while you are in power, you prosecute, you understand, you influence, you understand, the judicial system, and then Trump was prosecuted, and then therefore you want to jail him for 700 years. Why? Because he feels that there are things that has been done, you understand, in America that are not supposed to be, and then therefore those things, you understand, are not supposed to be done. And then he feels that since you don't agree with him, and then since you saw that it was a threat, you understand, to your chances of becoming, you understand, president, you understand, for the second time, and then therefore they decide to use, you understand, the court, you understand, against him so that they can jail him. But you know, God is not human. And God decided, you understand, to use that same system to prove to them that they are just human. And then power is transcendent. And then he is gone. Now Trump is the president. And then God actually have reasons why that Trump's second time, you know, was actually delayed till now. I think that it was a good thing, because imagine Trump is not the president right now. What do you think could have happened to America? You see why, in a sense, sometimes, in a sense, blessings always comes in this very form, in disguise. They will happen, but then since we are human, we are not God, so we don't know what is going to happen. And then that is the reason why people were agitating and all those things. But at the end of the day, we now see the benefits why God decided to delay Trump presidency till now. And then America are bound to what? To enjoy some of these things. People might feel that why is Trump doing all this tariff, imposing this tariff, you understand, on different countries and all that. But at the end of the day, if you look at it, you understand, on the long run, you believe that America are bound to enjoy from some of these things. Why? Because there are a lot of deals that people are signing, coming to America to come and build all these factories and manufacturing. And who do you think, you understand, is going to benefit more? Of course, it's the American. Sometimes, you understand, of course, things do happen and then people go through tough time, right? But at the end of the day, what everyone's, you understand, will end up, you understand, enjoying, even within this short period of time, right? Can we look at, you understand, the inflation rate? Inflation have gone down. And then before you know it, you understand, the American people, you understand, who are actually complaining about Trump, well, I know that there are some people, whether you like it or not, they will still not like him, irrespective of whatever he do. But then if you are to look at it, you understand, as a patriot, as someone, you understand, who love America, you will bear with me that, you understand, Trump is the answer. That God decided to reserve him, you understand, to this very time in order to change, you understand, the narrative, the suffering that people, you understand, are going through, the policy that are making, that is actually going against, you understand, the foundation of God that he have decided to make for this country. Well, I know that a lot of you have thought an opinion concerning this, and I would love to see them at the comment sessions concerning some of the policy of President Donald J. Trump. So have a wonderful day, and I see you in my next video. Goodbye.